And we are back. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. Deja vu, right? Yeah. So the song playing before the stream today was nothing, because I just didn't really know of anything I could play, I guess. I don't know. This is starting to get to the point now where I'm like, should I even be streaming? I don't know. It's a very depressing thing to open the stream with, but there we are. It's like I had a good week or two, and then everything starts going to shit again. I need to talk to my internet service provider, I think. I need to run a test on this thing to see if there's something wrong with the cable or whatever, because I don't know what's happening. Like, it looked like everything was working fine when I did a test earlier, but now, of course, that I've actually started streaming, I immediately have lost almost 10% of my frames, so there's that. But the connection itself still seems relatively stable, and the bitrate is more or less okay. It's only jumping between, like, you know, a tolerance of a couple of thousand as opposed to a tolerance of like 5 to 6,000, so I might be able to hold it together long enough to at least finish Arkham Asylum, which is what I was really hoping to do last night. So without further ado, this is going to be a bit of a shorter stream because this is technically the second half of last night's stream. Let's dive into Arkham Asylum, and no matter what happens, I think I might just straight up finish it now, because we're just close to the end of it now, and I really wanted to finish this week. So here we go. Here goes the Batman. If I remember right, before everything completely went to shit, I was about to find the secret in the warden's office. Which I did have to look up where this exactly was, which there's not really much of a shame in that, because, well, I mean, again, the devs had to tell people where the hell this thing was, because nobody had found it. But then again, who would think to put 3 patches of explosive gel on this one random wall? That doesn't even seem any different in detective mode. Like, who would think to do it? More to the point, that didn't even seem to work. I don't know if there's a specific way I have to do it. Maybe it's not actually in the game. Because this is a remaster of Arkham Asylum, they might have taken it out. Maybe it's gotta be closer to the wall down here? Let's take a look. I might actually have to space them out a specific way too, I don't know. Maybe it's gotta be done in a certain order, or maybe it's gotta be from here down. Hope I've gone ahead and done that now. This is going to be very anticlimactic, because I'm not going to be able to find the damn thing, am I? And the secret of the warden's office is nothing! There's absolutely nothing to see here, folks. Anyway, you might be better off looking it up, because I don't even know if I can access it here. Anyway, point is, if you break down that wall and you look behind it, for a start, Sharp has got more statues of himself, because, well, Sharp is a raging narcissist, apparently. And he's got plans for Arkham City. The actual section, the rundown section of Gotham City that is cordoned off in the second game and used as basically a free-range prison/insane asylum. And as to why Sharp is doing that, well, you know. There's another little secret I'm going to stumble across pretty soon, which will explain what the deal with that is. You know, it occurred to me I don't have all the teeth either in this particular area. Which is quite the raging nuisance, because that isn't marked on the map. maybe they're in Dr. Young's office. Let's go take a look. Usually you can hear the damn things when they're nearby, but... This way. I'm so close to actually having all of this finished, and I just want to rub it in Riddler's smug face. You're not better than me, you green-clad bastard. I thought that this didn't happen until the end of the game, but if I remember right, this is where Ra's al Ghul's body was, so he's gone. Yes, he is. He's left. Oh, fancy that. You know, I might just go try to find the other shit and then come back here, and I might even look up the positions of the teeth in the mansion. Just to make absolutely certain I've completely finished everything in this game before I finish it. Yeah, let's just go to the next area on the docket. If I'm real lucky, I might find the teeth on my way out. I doubt I'm that lucky, because I usually am not. Especially these days, but you never know. You know, I'm gonna take one last look down this way, because this might be where they were. They might be in the stairwell down here. Be real nice if I didn't have to come back. Joker's just becoming increasingly more and more impatient. Where is he? Set up the invitation hours ago. Doesn't he see the fireworks? I swear, it's as if he doesn't even care. Well, I don't see them here. I feel like there's another stairwell over here. Yeah, maybe it's over here. I mean, there was a lot of stupid stuff I missed in this area. But it would appear that chattering teeth is not one of them, so, yeah. Wherever they are, I'm probably gonna have to come back later. You know, after you finish the game, well, like, because you can still rove around in the place even after you completely finish the game, find any secrets you may have missed. But, like, even at this section of the game where there's still just a few loose loonies running around, it's very creepy going through Arkham because there's just nobody here. It's like the place is haunted. Which isn't too far removed from the truth, let's be honest. Anyway, there's a couple of arbitrary trophies that I can get at the moment. Like this one. Let's use the remote batarang for the very first time, and probably the only time in my playthrough. I did not use that correctly. There's an achievement for catching the thing. Damn it. Probably better off if I do this out in an open area. Maybe here. Oh, hello, friend. Hello, other friend. I like how he just very slowly and calmly catches it. I think there's another one I can get too. There's an achievement for gliding 100 feet. Oh, the weird creaking noise I keep hearing is probably just the dead vines. I'm gonna dart in here for a quick moment though, see if I can see if those teeth are up here. They are not. Alas. Or I dive bomb the door a couple of times, you know, then I'll leave. Alright, so I think I've found everything except the teeth in here. And I've got everything in the botanical gardens. So I think all that's left are the caves. Got everything in the caves. Got everything in intensive treatment. What do I? It's Arkham Island East.
Are you up?
Well, actually, that's not even showing me the stuff that's left in those places. I'm misreading it. Whatever. Let's go to, the medical facility in the penitentiary. I fly! I think this might be the highest point I can get to. Actually, no, it's not. Highest point's over here. Let us ensure my success. Fly, Batman, fly! Except I fucked that up. Fucked that up real bad. Let's try it again. Okay, now. Fly, Batman, fly! Really freak out those poor crazy people. There we go. Hey, fella. We're gonna take a little nap now. Good night. I'll be right with you, goons. Got some other stuff I need to deal with first. I think I've gotten everything here. It's just the stuff downstairs, which I wasn't able to access the elevator before for some reason. Yeah, there's just one thing left. Hopefully the elevator actually frickin' works this time. Oh, it's locked. Wait, can I not? What? But, no. Oh, this is how I get down there. Never mind. Forgot that the elevator was screwed up. I could have done this ages ago. But I was able to get in the elevator before, whether it worked or not. Weird. Alright, so why could I not get in there? Oh, this is why I couldn't get in there. Problem solved. I mean, this really doesn't do anything to help right now, but... I have to be thorough about my destruction of this horrid place. Okay, so that's everything in here. Wait, how much? There's only 5 more things needs to be done, and most of those must be in the penitentiary. Well, thankfully that didn't take anywhere near as long as I thought it would. Say the only sticking point is going to be those goddamn teeth. Goons Joker has stationed outside of the, like, the visitor center or whatever the hell it is that he's holed up in. Like, they see Batman run by them. Why isn't the Batman here yet? I don't know, boss. He just ran right by. You mentioned something about teeth. You mean those little chattery teeth I've been throwing around? It was just a gag. Why is he so obsessed with them? It was just jokes! Yeah, that's exactly it. Those last teeth, wherever the hell they are in Arkham Mansion, that's going to be the exact last thing, because all four of the things I'm looking for in here are over there. We gotta head through here and go to the right. It'd be real nice if I could just finish things off like this, because then I can just scoot over and deal with the Joker, but no, no, apparently it's gotta be more difficult than that. Of course, this is the place with the really slow doors, too. Oh yeah, that's right, because gas.
Riddle me this.
Oh hey fellas, remember me? You know, the Batman? Dude who came by and rescued you from Harley Quinn like 3 hours ago? I finally come back to fix this problem. All this gas you've got a problem with? Yeah, I can deal with that now. Go figure. Wait, can I deal with it? Isn't that what that is for? I don't know. Guess not. Oh, that was for that door. Well, that was what that was for, but... But if I don't... Oh, I have to smash the glass to activate it. Different thing altogether. You did it! Took you long enough! Could have just left you there. Ah, here he is. Prometheus.
I'm losing patience. You're cheating. You must be.
Little thing popped up, uploading an address. Dark reflection of Batman, Prometheus was raised by criminals who were gunned down by policemen right in front of him. Dedicating his life to destroying the law, Prometheus traveled the worlds and trained in the ways of murder. Clad in an armored suit that maximizes his natural skills, he is a master assassin whose physical and mental abilities rival Batman's own. He's also a newer version of an old villain named Wrath, who was just basically Batman, except exactly this. Real name unknown. First appeared Prometheus #1, December 1997. Logical need to kill law officers, trained to peak physical and mental levels, arsenal of weapons and deadly gadgets. And I think that's all the character bios. Yep, that's every one of them. And the last one was frickin' Prometheus of all people. I think that's the last one of those, too. Before I get that, let's see if I can find the last. I presume it's a trophy. No, it's a riddle. There's something in front of you, but still hidden from view. Oh, wait, I think I know what that is. Ah, yeah, there we go. Wait, why can I not? Did I line launch over there before, but not this time?
That one was impossible to solve. How did you do it?
I don't know, maybe I'm just some kind of detective.
I am the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. Even though Amadeus had long since passed, his spirit lived on, surviving, moving through the walls of his asylum. When it chose me, I felt proud. I was honored to continue his work, to cleanse this city. If you are strong-willed enough to follow my tales, you are strong-minded enough to deduce my identity. Come and find me, friend. Together, we will save Gotham.
Well, I know exactly who that is, and fortunately, I don't have to go very far to find him. Because he's here. Need to go out here and go right. And then after that, I need to find those last few goddamn teeth. And then I'll finally be able to say I'm finished this. Well, I mean, you know, and actually beat the criminal and save the city and stuff like that, but, you know, that's completely ancillary to solving arbitrary challenges. Riddler's not too far off the mark by saying that Batman just needs to prove he's smarter than everybody else. How you doing, Clayface? Doing good?
Why did the warden take off so quick? I thought you told him to stay put.
I like how he seems genuinely concerned about the fact that the warden's gone. Well, that's cheery. That's not frightening at all.
My name is Quincy Sharp, the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. You have done well to decipher my story, and I pray it has helped you on your path. I trust that through my writings you will do what is right. Please, I implore you, continue my work. This city deserves a savior. Continue my work.
Funny thing for him to say, seeing as how he's not finished yet. Now for the final and most frustrating part of this. And I'm willing to admit defeat in that I don't know where these damn things are, so I'm just going to look it up. I'm so close to having this completely 100% finished that I refuse to be defeated by a bunch of chattering teeth that Joker bought at a gift shop. I am shocked I actually managed to react to that in time. It's not even where I was supposed to go. I'm busy looking at shit. Although according to the brief little thing I saw, apparently it is back by the warden's office somewhere in the mansion. Apparently there's a balcony or something nearby the warden's office, and up there you can go into another room where the teeth are. Apparently it's a set that most people miss, so I'm not feeling too bad by the fact that I didn't see them. That's the exact last thing I need to do, and it's ironic because it's not even something Riddler himself put out. Ash notices me running back in. Is, Batman, weren't you supposed to be dealing with this whole Joker thing? I mean, I was, but I'm achievement hunting. What the hell are you even talking about, Batman? You wouldn't understand, Cash. You wouldn't understand. this does not lead to the warden's office. The warden's office is up here. Wrong place. You know, running around without having to worry about being murdered by plants and random goons and lunatics and stuff just goes to show that I really do enjoy this game's interpretation of the asylum, because it's the most detail you've really gotten about it. Because even the comics that mostly take place in and around the asylum, you don't really see it all that well. Because I mean, the Arkham Asylum comics that this game draws a lot of inspiration from, you know, Serious House on Serious Earth, the art style is so surreal and the story itself is so off that it's like, you know, it's real hard to tell what's happening, right? But you get to see all the horrid detail in this place. Apparently it's in here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Uh-huh, and this is it. I thought I heard them too when I stopped playing last night, but I couldn't tell where the hell they were. There.
What? You did it? You must have cheated. There is no way you could have beaten me.
I mean, I cheated a little bit.
Batman. My final challenge for the whole of Gotham is just seconds away. What? Silence. The police. You cheated, Batman. You couldn't have outsmarted me. Police, open up! No. They should open the door now! No! Down on the ground! Down on the ground! No! Tell me, how did you work out where I was? Do you hear me? I, Edward Nigma, well...
I used a little thing called the Internet Nigma. Well, I mean, for a couple of them. Honestly, it's not surprising that those are easily missed, because there's no reason you have to go up to that balcony at all. So, anyway, let's finish this. Hey, fella. You get to sleep now. Good night. And now there's legitimately nothing else to do on the island except go to where I need to go. Sounds like he stopped playing music, too. Maybe I've just been dicking around for so long that the music just stopped. He's worn out the record waiting for me. Hey look, goons!
Guest list only. If your name's not on the list, you ain't going in. Let's see, A, no, that's not right. B, Bane. Ah, here it is, Batman.
It's the only thing written on that.
Looks like you're the guest of honor. Give him a big welcome, guys.
You hear that one guy in the background? He's like, yeah, do it! Do it! Well, they're telling me to do it, so let's do it. Ow. No, you. Damn it. I swear I was doing relatively well when I was playing the challenge maps earlier this morning. I apparently broke that man's leg with my mind. Well, it wouldn't be one last hurrah of this without me sucking at combat. These hats they're wearing are nice and sturdy. Imagine how pissed Joker would be, though. These guys kill me just before I get to him. Well, why did you just beat him to death? Well, I don't know. He just started fighting us, and I guess, you know, instinct took over. No, I'm a party pooper. Now, I was hoping I'd be able to go out and beat the crap out of the guys outside, too. Oh, well. Let's see what Mr. J has in store for me, shall we?
Are you excited, Bats? I mean, we've been building up to this point all night. Don't tell me you've not been looking forward to it. I know I have. Surprise! Everyone always said I should be in television. You don't want to miss this, really. It'll be a blast. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I mean, really, who didn't see that coming? That has a disturbing implication, though, because he could have been there the entire time, every time I've come by the visitor center. Which is very distressing.
Why didn't you stop Batman? Me? It was your plan, you goofy clown. I'm sending you back to the ventriloquist where you belong. You had to spoil everything, didn't you? Beating up Bane, feeding Scarecrow to Croc, slapping around Harley, my hobby, by the way, and ruining all my lovely venom plants.
It's over, Joker.
Over? Why, my dear delusional Dark Knight, it hasn't even begun.
Always got to be fighting the big boys. Ah! That could have been bad. Actually, this is all kinds of bad, come to think of it. I ain't got nothing to prove. This will handle this, halfway sensibly. Let a mook to fight a mook! Even if those mooks are giant. This was a bad idea. Gonna get bowled over. Oh, he gonna throw a dude? Well, he cleaned out most of Joker's guys. Yeah, mule, yeah! Watch my enemies. See them driven before me. I dodged a bullet there pretty quick. Slap your giant compatriot in the ass. Hey you, slap your giant compatriot in the ass. Are you? Ow. Oh, this is going poorly. And I'm down.
Oh, I'd like to thank my fans for their undying support, and the people of Gotham, who I'll be seeing very, very soon.
Okay, let's try this again, except not sucking this time. Ow. Coming very close to sucking. See, the funny thing is, I'm planning on attempting to do this, on the hardest difficulty at some point. Perhaps not, you know, streaming it, but at the very least. I'm not going to have a very good time of it if I suck this badly at this particular fight, though. Especially since one of the staples of the hardest difficulties in this game is that the counter indicators are gone, usually. This is going to be somewhat difficult, is what I'm saying. Ow. Crap. Get over to the big dude! Get over to the big dude! Now we ride! Ow. They got the big guy. He needs to go. So does this one. Alright, okay. There we go. Good, good.
Done, Bats. You deserve a prize. Your old pal, Commissioner Gordon. Say, he looks all run down. Let's pep him up.
No! Batman! Get away!
Oh, I'm all gooey.
We go. We're gonna have some fun now, kiddies. You're trying to resist the change. That's not fair. Come on, get in. So, you want to play hardball, Bats, do you? Your call. Pickle, pickle. No. Oh, you're ruining my big night. Months of planning down the crapper. I just wanted to bring down your grim facade and for once let you see the world as I see it, giggling in a corner and bleeding. But you've denied me even that. I have nothing to live for.
Cool.
Arkham Asylum remains under lockdown, its staff at the mercy of the rampaging inmates. Just 10 minutes ago, we received this taped message.
Greetings, Gotham! Joker here! Arkham is mine! Soon I'll unleash madness untold onto the streets of Gotham. But first, direct your eyes to the rooftops and witness the final destruction of your dear Dark Knight.
We've been circling the tower since the... Wait, there! Joker is making his move!
And what a move.
Showtime, Batman! Let's give the room something to talk about! Two freaks in a fight to the death!
Oh look, it's the second time he's had Gordon in an electric chair.
Come on! Change! Get crazy! It's the only way to beat me! You know you want to.
It's very distressing that sections of his suit appear
The antidote on yourself?
to have grown into his arms.
Now that's funny! Hysterical! But you still spoil my fun, and for that, I'll paint Arkham with your blood. Let's get ready to tango!
Ow.
Hey, where you go? Excuse me, Bats. In you come, boys. I've softened them up for you.
It's interesting that this is what's...
So, Mr. Referee, how was that round?
It's interesting that this is the effect the Titan has on him, but it was kind of originally designed for him as the thing, so... And let's face it, Joker's chemical makeup is all kinds of screwy at this point anyway, so... Now, one thing people quite rightly criticize about this game is that this last boss fight isn't really that great. And it's not, because, I mean, Joker turns into this thing. But he doesn't really physically fight you that much, and there's not much you can do to him unless you do this to him. But I mean, it's still well within Joker's personality to showboat and not do any of the physicality himself.
When I get out of this... Give me your best shot, Bats.
Because at this point, all I can do is just avoid him. Because I don't think you can physically damage him.
Bats might be movie. Give him a kicking for me, boys. I'm bored of him. Here it comes. I think that was my round. Don't you, old man?
There he is, just showboating, flexing his muscles, talking to his adoring public, fucking shit at me.
More helicopters? How exciting! What are you doing?
Yeah, I
Boys, knock him about.
probably should have made sure I was alone before I did that.
That looks like it hurt, Bats. So, Mr. Referee, how was that round? Speak up.
Quite enterprising of him to set up this entire thing up here, though.
Something for the morning news.
Okay, now! Now we get him!
This won't stop me.
Get over here!
You'll die for this, Bats.
I'm gonna dick you in the schnoz, you big ugly bastard. Ribs aren't supposed to do that.
Bring it on.
Like, does he just have a big open chest cavity there that's just covered in muscle?
Ready for this, Bats?
Has his rib cage just straight up opened up there now?
Back in a second. Bats. In you come, boys. Tear him a new one for me.
Like, his excessive narcissism is what does him in here. Because all he had to do was just eviscerate me. And that's it.
That was my route.
If he just ripped my guts out, he would have been done with me.
More newscasters for little old I'm flattered. That man is left.
Alright, let's finish this.
Get off me. I can take it. I can take anything you throw at me, bats. You can't beat me. I'm actually going to win. Ready for the next round?
Always.
What?
I'll never let you win. Never.
That should have broken Batman's arm, and I think it might have. Like how the big portrait that Harley had in her office is up there.
Dad, thank God. I was so worried.
I'm fine, Barbara. The GCPD finally has control of the asylum. Doctors are treating the injured, but it looks like it'll take some time. All super criminals are back in custody. Quite a mess in there. And the venom-enhanced inmates are returning to normal. Though for some, the process can be quite painful.
Dad, how are you doing?
I'll survive. See you tonight, Barbara. Shame about your car. Can I give you a ride?
Thanks, Jim, but I have one on the way.
Get some rest. You deserve it.
Second National Bank was just robbed by Harvey Dent, aka
Stay safe, Jim.
2 officers down. The suspect is fleeing in their patrol.
I like how Two-Face apparently had already broken out by the time all this happened. Because of course he has. But yeah, it was pretty shaky trying to finish this off, but... Ah yes, there's Batman, Extreme Batman. It was pretty shaky trying to finish this off, especially with all the trouble I was having last night, and I'm looking over now and I see that OBS is doing that thing where my sound gauges are gone again, for some reason. Don't you just friggin' love technology? But it's done. I'm glad that it's done. And you know, while I will say that Arkham City is probably my favorite game in this particular series, which, you know, Arkham City is going to be the next one that I'm going to do at some point, not for a while yet, though I would imagine, Arkham Asylum still holds a special place, because while there's a lot of stuff in it that's not great, like the boss fights are pretty bleh, but I mean, the story is not quite as in-depth as it is in Arkham City. But I don't know, it's just... this game just hit right when it came out, you know? Like, the best part of this is the atmosphere and all the extra stuff you find, like the interview tapes and, like, the weird little references to all the other people who have been locked up in this facility. Like, that shit is the best part of this game. Anyway, I don't have a hell of a lot of time left. I've got maybe an hour or so. But what I'm going to do is there's this game called Vigor that I'm kind of interested in trying. It almost has a semi-battle royale kind of thing going on, except it's more of a survival thing. I don't know if I'm going to like it, but it seems interesting. Now, the other thing, too, is that my network connection through the PS4 has been disconnecting randomly today. I shut it off while I was playing this, so I'm going to have to reconnect that, and hopefully it stays steady enough that I can play that game. Maybe it's going to be something I only stream once. Maybe I'm going to poke around with it for a little bit, but it seems like it's something I can easily do for maybe an hour or so and leave it at that, which is fine. Aside from a couple of little hiccups, it seems like the stream's been relatively okay today, so I don't know, maybe yesterday... Like, the weather was really shitty here yesterday, perhaps that had something to do with it, I don't know. I'm just coming up with random excuses now. Yes, if you happen to stop by to watch the finale of this, I thank you very much for doing so, and hopefully you'll stick around while I give this Vigor game a try. If not, I'll be back again tomorrow with... Oh, maybe Slime Rancher. Maybe I'll play some more Slime Rancher, maybe I'll continue with, maybe I'll start Yakuza 0, because that's something I was planning on starting up after I finish this game, and I'm just really jonesing to play that, because, I don't know. My memories of playing the original Yakuza years ago, it was a pretty good game, and I've heard nothing but good things about, like, Zero and the remake of the first game, so... That'll be an interesting thing to get into, but that might be either tomorrow or next Tuesday, maybe I'll do that. Anyway, I have to go get myself something else to drink, and, you know, probably use the bathroom, and then I'll come back and start getting set up for Vigor, so I'll be right back. You can enjoy the game credits. Alright, I have returned. I'm just going to need to check a couple of things here before I actually carry on. What I might end up doing is I might actually briefly stop the stream and restart it just so I can get the levels back, because I'm pretty sure it's still going through. I'm sick to death of all these technical weirdities. Weirdities, there we go, that's a word. All these technical weirdities that are happening. Oh wait, I forgot about this. That right there is something that actually changes. You have unlocked the armored batsuit for use in challenge mode. Yeah, that's something that changes depending on, like, well, not depending on anything really, it just changes randomly every time you finish the game. It's always going to be this case of Titan floating by, and the arm that reaches up to grab it is either going to be Bane's, Killer Croc's, or Scarecrow's. And honestly, canonically, it could either be either be Bane or Scarecrow, because I think Scarecrow reuses some of the Titan stuff in Arkham Knight, and Bane is hoarding it in Arkham City, so... Croc, not so much. Croc doesn't really factor into any of the games after this. He shows up, but he doesn't really do anything. Armored Batman. Look at him. Look at him be armored. And let's look at the horrendous what the fuck that is this. Like, I mean, they all look pretty horrific whenever they're on Titan, but Joker is worse, because, like, his skin is ripped. Well, I mean, they're all like this kind of, but, like, you can see muscle underneath the skin. His ribcage has expanded to the point where it's actually opened up and poking out of his sides. He's got the trademark weird spinal fin thing going on, except his is even worse. His feet, oddly, are relatively normal, just oversized. That's strange. That it's odd that his feet are the thing that are spared. But there we are. And his itty bitty ears, and his bitchin' mohawk. Anyway. I'm going to... what am I going to do? I'm just going to switch over to my BRB screen for a minute. I'm going to shut off the stream long enough to change the stream info and stuff like that, and then restart it, and then hopefully everything is working again. An odd little graphic has shown up over the audio mixer in OBS. It's like a little frowny face over the headphones thing. Oh, this thing is so fucked. Oh, fucked. Another weird thing I've been noticing is whenever I hit end stream on OBS, OBS just closes. It didn't used to do that before. It's weird. Anyway. I'm going to shut the stream off for a quick second, and then I'm going to get set up, and I'm going to restart, and we're going to try out Vigor if everything works. So I'll be right back.